really fresh. Like I'm hearing something I've never heard before in progressive music. These guys are really unique thinkers as far as music goes, and unique creators. Okay, so welcome back, and this song about the valley, which I am thinking could represent depression. And then where you are, my secret star, a star provides light, so maybe it's seeking some light in a depression, or it's valley of sin as the biblical imagery goes. So maybe somebody's struggling with a moral failures or whatever. And a lot of things that stood out for me were the guitar and the very staccato nature. And the other thing was that long section in there where he's sort of singing sort of high, sort of like and freely, and then and there's all this sort of underlying tension with those really cool time signatures they're using. I hadn't even figured that out, and it's a really nice contrast. It's sort of like something fixed and something loose, so there's a nice working together. I've got some questions here that I asked myself. I made a list last night, 13 questions. What instruments stood out to you? Well, obviously the kick drum and the guitar, the djent kind of stuff going on. That was really cool. Nice. There was this sort of a weird kind of a ambient kind of sound in the background in one part that you don't notice right away, and then you sort of recognizing it there. It's sort of like filling the whole space. Was the production balanced? Was it mixed well? Instruments balanced well? Superb. That's another comment I will make. Is this wherever this studio was that you recorded, man? I would go there in a drop of a dime, and I'd record with whoever it was who was producing you, and mixing and engineering. Fantastic. What of the song structure? The song structure, it was not. I was going to say I was sort of. See, this is the bad thing about as a singer-songwriter. So you're sort of saying, "Oh, okay, what did they write next? What are they gonna? What next part is gonna come?" So you're thinking like a songwriter. So you have to kind of push that down sometimes and say, "Okay, forget it. I'm not. I just want to listen to this, and enjoy it." Even that I'm a guitarist, I don't listen to the guitar and say, "Oh, what's he playing? I wonder what gear he's using." I don't. I listen to the whole song. I listen to everything together, and just pull my impressions out of the air from that and how I feel. The song structure, I loved it. I loved it because it was not predictable. And there was some repetition there, but it was thoughtful repetition. It was purposeful repetition. It didn't sound like they're going, "Okay, yeah, we've done our 16 bars, so now it's time to change." It's like, no, they're feeling the music. They're feeling it and letting it play for as long as it needs to play. And I think it was perfect because that's that part where he's going to... and he's going on, and it's like, yes, I love this. What groups does it remind you of? Well, I mentioned Saga. It reminds me of anything that didn't appeal to you on this first listen. No, actually, there is nothing about this song that did not appeal to me. Everything about it. How did the length of the song feel? Well, as I mentioned, I think this song was perfect length. And it is actually a long song. I think it's a 9-minute song or something. And that's how long it should be. Anything about the song that puzzled you? Seemed odd, not to your taste, disliked to you? No, nothing about it seemed odd. As a guitar player, what did you think of the guitar parts and the guitar tones? And the effects used? Overplayed or underplayed? Yeah, like I say, I was focusing on the whole song, not on the guitar. Would you want to teach a guitar lesson on this song? I sure would. If you could instantly become any of the musicians playing this song, which would you want to be? I would say the singer. I would like to be in his shoes there, singing this song. If I could sing like him. I can't sing like him. Subscribe if you haven't. Join the Wolf Pack, and we'll talk to you all soon. Bye. Spiraling Out, by the way.